Good day, everyone. Today we shall be considering spelling and idioms. To start with, what is spelling? Spelling is defined as arrangement of letters appropriately for a particular word. Arrangement of letters appropriately for a particular word. And we shall be considering the first word for the day, accommodation. I'm going to make a table. We have wrong spelling and we have right spelling. The right spelling. Now, first word, accommodation. Most times people omit one or two letters from this particular word. This is a very wrong way to spell the word accommodation. It should be spelled as ACCOMMODATION. Two C's, two M's. And at times people misspell this word by simply changing the T to S and so on and so forth. But this is the right way of spelling the word accommodation. Accommodation like where we stay, an apartment, a flat, hotel, and so on. And now we are considering another word that is often misspelled, and that is the word barricade. Barricade. As usual, I'm going to give a wrong way of spelling it. Barricade. This is a wrong spelling, and it should be spelled as BARRICADE. Barricade. Two R's. Barricade. Some will spell it without the E, some will spell it with one R, some will spell it as a K, and it is a C. And what is a barricade? A barrier, a bar, something meant to stop or reduce or restrain the movement of an individual. And we are considering another word. And we'll take the word commotion. Commotion. Oftentimes, this is the way people spell commotion. But commotion should be spelled as COMMOTION. That is commotion. We shall also consider another word beginning with the letter D. Derisive. Derisive. I'm going to start with the wrong way of spelling it. Derisive. Derisive. Yeah, I didn't explain the meaning of commotion. Commotion simply means confusion, chaos, hula baloo. So let's move on to derisive. Let's move on to derisive, and that will be DERISIVE. 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 Derisive simply means looking down on someone, belittling someone. And we are moving on to the one beginning with E. Very simple a word, yet often misspelled. The word is eager. This is a wrong way of spelling the word eager. The right way of spelling the word eager is EAGER and not EAGRE. And when you are eager, you are willing. You are zealous to do or get something done. The next word is fallacy. Fallacy. This is a wrong way of spelling fallacy. This is the right way of spelling fallacy. And you say something is fallacy, the word is the meaning. The word fallacy means falsehood, something untrue, something untruthful. Now we'll consider another word, and that's a word beginning with the letter G, and the word is gauge. This, I dare say, is one of the most misspelled words, gauge. Naturally, this is how many people, very many, spell this word. And it should be G-A-U-G-E and not G-U-A-G-E, gauge. When you gauge, you measure. When you gauge, you weigh. Gauge your action. That is, look before you leap. Now let us move on to another word. That is hiccup. Hiccup. This is a wrong way of spelling it. Hiccup is spelled H-I-C-C-U-P. H-I-C-C-U-P. Hiccup. Hiccup means a problem, a challenge, a trouble, a flaw. Okay? We are considering the word infidel. Infidel. As usual, this is the wrong way of spelling it. Infidel is spelled I-N-F-I-D-E-L. Infidel. An unbeliever. Somebody who does not believe in what you believe in. Okay? An infidel can also mean someone who is opposed to your own belief. Kind of. Now let us take letter J, and we will take the word jaundice. Jaundice. This is a very wrong way of spelling jaundice. Should be spelled J-A-U-N-D-I-C-E. Jaundice. Jaundice can be a disease. Jaundice can mean a way of looking at things. When you look at things, issues, in a haze-like manner, in an hazy way. That is the meaning of jaundice. Now, let us take K. And we are going to consider the word kilogram. Very often misspelled. Kilogram. Some will even add another L and spell it this way. Kilogram. It is a measurement or a kind of measure, but it is spelled K-I-L-O-G-R-A-M-M-E. And that is kilogram. And now quickly, we are considering another word beginning with letter L. That will be a word pronounced as lecherous, but also often misspelled. Lecherous. It should be spelled L-E-C-H-E-R-O-U-S. Lecherous. And lecherous means to be indecent, morally bankrupt. Now we'll move on to letter M. And we are considering the word muse. Muse. Some people pronounce it this way, or spell it this way. They spell it as M-O-O-S-E. No, should be spelled as M-U-S-E, muse. And what's the meaning of the word muse? A musician, a poet, a composer, and so on. And now we are also considering the word nosy. Nosy. When you say nosy, somebody who does not mind one's own business. A nosy packer. But the right spelling is N-O-S-Y. You put your nose into a business that is not yours. That is the meaning of nosy. Just because it has sound Z does not mean it should be spelled as N-O-Z-Y. It is nosy. Now we are taking another word, and that will be opulent. Opulent. Some people will spell it as opulent. And this is very wrong. It is actually O-P-U-L-E-N-T. And when you are opulent, you are wealthy. You are influential. You have great affluence. And now, another word beginning with P that is often misspelled is parsimonious. Parsimonious. Some people pronounce it as parsimonious or spell it this way. They will spell it this way. It should be P-A-R-S-I-M-O-N-I-O-U-S. Parsimonious. What does it mean to be parsimonious? When you are parsimonious, you are broke. You don't have enough money at hand. You are insolvent. You are kind of financially bankrupt. The next one we are considering right now is square. Square. And oftentimes it is misspelled. Square. It's not the right way of spelling the word. It should be spelled as Q-U-E-E-R. Square. And simply means to be strange. Very strange. Weird. Unusual. Uncommon. Alright? We are considering the spelling of the word ricochet. This is the wrong spelling, and this is the right spelling, ricochet. We pronounce it as ricochet with the sound T silent because of its origin, which is French. And so, it should be pronounced as ricochet, just like ballet, Malay, and so on. So, ricochet simply means rebound, echo, and so on. And now we are moving on to the word stupefy. Stupefy. This is the wrong spelling, and this is the right spelling. S-T-U-P-E-F-Y. Stupefy. Stupefy means to render speechless, to render shocked, amazed, surprised. And now we will take a word beginning with T, and that will be teetotaler. Oftentimes people misspell this, teetotaler. You have all kinds of wrong spelling, but it should be spelled as T-E-E-T-O-T-A-L-L-E-R. And teetotaler simply means a non-alcoholic person or a non-alcoholic. The person detests alcohol. That is a teetotaler. We shall move on to a word beginning with U, letter U, and that will be ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. It sounds and looks right, but this is the right way of spelling the word ubiquitous. And what does it mean? Ubiquitous means omnipresent, everywhere, can be found everywhere, can be seen everywhere. And this is the right way to spell it. Other word is virtue. 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 This is the wrong way of spelling the word, but this is the right way of spelling it. Excuse me. Now, virtue has to do with a kind of honor, a courage, a kind of piety, a kind of holiness around someone. Well, a good behavior on the part of an individual. Another word is wet. Of course, once people hear the word wet, they feel every word pronounced as wet should be spelled this way. But we are talking about a word having to do with encouraging curiosity. It whets my appetite. And that spelling is W-H-E-T, whet. To encourage suspense, to encourage attention. That is the meaning of that. And now we are considering another word. And that will be the word X-ray. X-ray. I've heard a lot of spelling from people. They believe it should be pronounced as X-ray like this and it should be spelled this way, but it is actually X-ray. X-ray. It has at least two meanings. It can be a machine that photographs inner organs of man. And it is also having a meaning, X-ray, to make something known in details. The lecturer X-rayed the complex nature of the course, making it obvious, making it known to all of us. We are moving on to letter Y, and that will be yucky. Yucky. This is a wrong way to spell the word yucky. Should be spelled as Y-U-C-K-Y. Yucky. Yucky means appalling, unappealing, disgusting, annoying, obnoxious. That is the meaning of the word yucky, and this is the right way to spell yucky. And lastly, for spelling, we shall be considering this word, zeal. Zeal. This is a wrong way to spell the word zeal. This is zeal. And zeal means eagerness, drive, enthusiasm to do something. Thank you.